What's up guys, it's Matt here. Brink is the new hotness out in the market at the moment, so I'm going to be taking a look at Brink. Came out today in the Americas. I like saying Americas instead of America, makes me feel better. And this video is going to be about character customization and progression. So, let's start right at the beginning. I'm going to show you what happens when you create a new character. You get this lovely cutscene telling you about, ooh, the arc. What's all that about? Do you like the arc? Are you not a fan of the arc? I mean, what is your position on the arc is basically what it's asking you. You'll get through that cutscene, then it will ask you, do you want to save the arc, escape the arc? I don't know about you, but I'm a bit of a rebel at heart, a bit of a wild child, so I'm going to escape the arc. Fuck the police, as a wise man once said. Now after you pick what faction you want to side with, it'll basically show you a little cutscene with your faction leader. So this dude, he leads the rebels. With his broken glasses and his short stubby cigar and his dumb tattoos, and he's going to say something, but you don't need to see that. You don't need to see this in the video. So actually, when it comes to character customization, when it comes to the face rather, you really just have to kind of pick a general face. You don't get eyes, nose, mouth, which I don't necessarily think you need all that, but you just scroll through them, see which one you like. Which one do I like? The Bruiser. Bruiser's got a pretty good face, and once you're in here you can change the skin colour, your light, you can go even darker. How dark do you want it? We'll go somewhere in the middle. Voices, you know, they're pretty good. See, I'm going to go with the British guy. And then these are my other characters, as you can see. Now the thing is, so this is my main dude, and he's ranked 2. Level 8, you can see on the right those little bars. So he has a lot of like clothing options unlocked. If I have a look at this dude, you see a lot of it is locked. I have maybe 3, 4 options. Actually quite more than that. That doesn't really show my point at all. Okay, here, this shows my point better. I have like 2 options in face gear. Now if I go to this dude, even though he's a police, see, this is the thing. They show you that cutscene, and then they ask, what do you want to do? Save the arc, escape the arc. I'm just going to hit Y, and it will change my dude to a rebel dude. And he will still be the same level. He'll have more clothing unlocks. I don't see why you would want to create a new character. You basically have one character and rebel and police versions of it. So, that seems a little weird to me. But, customization options, when you actually want to change the clothes, you can't go back and change the face of the voice. That is set in stone as soon as you do that. So I'm going to take his face gear off here just so we can get a better look. So you got hair options, you got face paint, which I'm kind of rocking the war paint, but if I wanted, I could have some bandages all over my face. I don't know why you'd want that. You know, you got the stubble, that one. You know, you got, oh, that's a pretty good moustache. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's go over that. Slightly greyed out, I reckon. No, he's not that old. Oh no, we'll go with that. Yeah. Doesn't matter anyway, because I'm going to put his face mask back on. Yeah. Jacket is your jacket. It's, you know, it's the main bulk of your body bit. The shirt option, you might not even see it depending on what jacket you're wearing, but that would just kind of, you know, add to that. You see where it goes there. Not a lot of shirt options. They don't want you to be wearing shirts, I guess. Shirtless probably is the best. Now this is probably the most interesting selection you have in this menu is body type. Light dudes can move really fast. They can get to areas that other body types can't, but they can only use SMGs and pistols. Medium can take more damage. Can't, you know, they're not as fast. They can't get to the same areas, but they can use assault rifles and SMGs, and they can have like an assault rifle as a primary, and then the SMG as a secondary. So that's pretty good. Heavies are really slow. Can take a lot of damage, but they can use stuff like Gatling guns, the really big weapons, which is interesting. I haven't actually tried that yet. But at the moment I've enjoyed being really fast. That seems to be my thing. And then trousers, as I would like to call it, but they call it pants. Even though this is a British-made game. Yeah, I've gone with like the kind of cowboy boots. I kind of like that. And I kind of like his style, you know. He's got tattoos. You mean business. And then this is the rebel version I have of him. The same options, you know. You just kind of get rebel-y versions of them. You know, the fire starter, for example. Oh, yeah. I want that. Look at that. gas mask freaked me out. So, oh yeah, the yellow, that goes well. Yeah. New facial hair options. It's not going to matter. I have a fat gas mask on. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got new. I didn't know I had all these new options. Yeah, okay, that's alright. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then you can select. This is interesting. If I select medium here and I go back to my cop dude, is he also? Yeah, he's going to be medium as well. So your body types have to be the same across the different factions. Shirts, trousers. I'm going to see what the fire starter version is. I've liked the fire starter set so far. No, I'm going to stick with my previous. And that's kind of character customization. But now for progression. You unlock weapons by doing challenges, which are done all in single player. Or they can be done multiplayer, but why would you bother? There really is no reason. And this is my SMG that I'm currently rocking. It's my phone going off. And basically you have 4 different attachment points. And the top one is probably the most important. That's all your scopes. I unlocked these red dot sights. There's 3 different types that I've seen, but this SMG can only use 2 apparently. So the first one is kind of like oh, what's that scope in Call of Duty called? There's one that looked like this. I can't remember. But I find this one to be the best because, you know, it's the thinnest and you can get the most view around it. Front attachments, you can put in muzzle brakes, which basically increase the handling. Now there's 4 different types here, but they all have the same effect. It's just which one you think looks the coolest. There is a silencer as well, but I haven't unlocked that yet. So I'm going to go for that muzzle brake. Speed sling will help you equip the weapon faster if you like switching from secondary to primary. I just find the front grip would become way more useful. And for magazines, I've got duct tape magazines, which means I reload way faster. So that's how you kind of customize your weapon. And if you have a look at all these attachments here, I'm missing like 1 in the magazine. I've got all of the bottom ones. I'm missing the silencer. If I can get to the top one. Got that. Alright. I'm missing 1. I'm missing the adjusted iron sights, which don't even sound that great to be honest. The thing is, I've unlocked all these attachments within a few hours of play. And these will span across all the weapons. So if I go to this one, for example, see I've got the front grip, I can just do the same. Which is, I find a little weird, that I've already kind of unlocked most of the attachments within a couple of hours of play and I haven't even touched the online. It's quite weird. For this one, this is my default pistol I'm going to go with. I had the revolver, I didn't quite like it. I wasn't a fan. So this one, front attachment, I only have that muzzle brake available. I'm going to put a red dot sight on. I'll equip it faster and I'll have rapid fire. And that's all done. And that's kind of weapon customization. You can't change the patterns or anything like that. It's not how it works. Abilities, I guess you could compare them to perks. Now, if you have a look at this one here, this will give me a little bit of extra health when I start the game, or every time I spawn. And at the top right, it has a little star and a circle, and it says 1. And that means you have to be at least rank 1 to buy this ability. Now, if you have a look at this one, for example, it's locked, it's rank 3. That's because I'm only level 2. If you have a look down at the bottom there, it says rank 2, so I can't buy that. Now, every time you level up, you kind of get more level credits. They're little orange coin things. And you can kind of spend them. You're like, oh, what does this do? I'm going to put a point in that, blah, 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 put a point in that. And these ones are universal abilities, so these will span across all the classes, no matter which one you're playing. And these ones, soldier, medic, this depends on which class you're playing. So I like playing engineer a lot. I got the one so I can build a turret. I will repair faster, stuff like that. Now, the interesting thing is, I assume at some point you're not going to be able to get all of these, because if you press Y here, you can sell all of them back, but you'll go down a level. So there is a kind of best spec thing going on here, where like, oh, where do you want to put your points? But the downside to this is looking at all these points, and I've kind of gone through the description of them, like I'm pretty dead set on playing engineer, I like playing engineer. The rest of these general abilities ones don't really sound too great. I mean, they sound okay. I would take them if I had the chance, but I feel like I've already kind of got all the ones that I really wanted. Again, within like a few hours of play and not even touching the online. It's, I don't know, I mean, that's not very good, is it? I mean, this game is really relying on just the pure strength of the gameplay and the multiplayer. Which, hopefully is good. I haven't got a chance to play online yet. Now you can set your preferred class, which you know, just so when you go into a game, it will just set you to whatever class you want to be, and you can also do the same with weapons. Make default, you just hit Y, and that's it for character customization and progression. Thanks for watching. This has been Brink, and I've been Matt. I'm probably going to do some more Brink videos, so you should stay tuned.